Hello everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood HeroGamezFTW here today, and today we are going to be doing the Symbiote Spider-Man suit ability suggestions video. That's right guys, this is the video that you guys most requested for, and I couldn't do the suit showcase video yet because currently something's wrong with Mojang or Pastebin or something like that it does not allow me to use any of the Patreon exclusive suits, which is if I were to do a suit showcase, it would be on new suits since I've done a suit showcase on everything else. So yeah, we are going to have to skip the suit showcase for now and just do the suitability suggestions. We are going to do the Pennywise one next, just for the horror fans out there. And yeah, so I guess without further ado, we can start with Symbiote Spider-Man. This one's actually one of my personal favorites, I am not going to lie. This is his abilities are much different than what you'd expect. This is it's not really like normal Spider-Man. He's more aggressive. You know, he does what he does. You know. I also took some inspiration from Marvel Strike Force, which is the mobile game I play. It's really fun, and he's my max character. He's my best character on Marvel Strike Force. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into Symbiote Spider-Man. Okay, so let's begin. Symbiote Spider-Man is one of those characters that is way better than the original Spider-Man, but at the same time is a little sloppy on whether it's better than Venom or not. So you need to keep that in mind. So we are going to begin. So his ability 1 is going to be Web Sling. So this is self-explanatory. This is what Symbiote Spider-Man does. He just web slings from building to building, and that's that. There's not much more I can say about that. He's Symbiote Spider-Man. He's basically Spider-Man with the symbiote. Yeah, web sling, that's an obvious one. Moving on to ability 2, the Spider Slingshot. Ability makes it so Spider-Man jumps, then uses his web to strike at the floor in front of him, doing a lot of durability and damage. Also causes bleeding for 3 seconds and grounds. So this is where it starts getting more aggressive, his abilities. So he jumps up in the air, he uses his webs to like shoot him down, slingshotting him down, boom, creating like a little, little impact on the floor. It's going to do a lot of durability and damage. It's going to cause bleeding to everyone who was in the radius for 3 seconds, and it will ground everyone in that radius. Grounding basically means you can't fly or web sling or anything like that. Grapple, you can't do that for like 5 seconds or so. Alright, moving on to ability 3, which is the Symbiote's Rage. The symbiote begins to influence Peter to only think about himself and no one else, putting negative thoughts in his mind, not holding back like before. Rage builds up within Peter Parker, upping Spider-Man's reaction time / speed and ability to combat better with his combat style, the Way of the Spider, allowing for a limited amount of time combat or being a brute for 10 seconds, or for 10 seconds he causes bleeding per hit due to his anger and rage. How long combat lasts, so it'll last how long combat usually lasts. Will also activate 4 tentacles in the back of the model. So the suit will have like 4 tentacles in the back, and so yeah, it'll either be one of those 3 options, depends on which Taiho decides, whether that being a limited amount of time combat, or him being a brute, or he causes bleeding per hit. All depends on what Taiho wants to do, but that's Symbiote's Rage. His ability 4 is going to be Web Slam. So he's going to cover the opponent in black web, unable to move, then spins them around, then slams them into the ground brutally, stunning them for a little bit. Stronger than Webnet, way stronger than Webnet. If anyone is near the slam, they will also get hit by it as well and get stunned. So yeah, this is in the Spider Slingshot, I took inspiration from the Marvel Strike Force game. That is one of the things. So yeah, he's gonna web you up, he's gonna jump, he's going to basically spin you around like crazy and slam you to the ground, causing some durability to be caused and stunning you. So yeah, that's basically that's making up for not having a web net or web cocoon. So let's move on to Tentacle Choke. So this is ability 5. Tentacle shoots out and holds them by the throat, choking them. Self-explanatory. It's what Venom has already, the symbiotes have. And yeah, it's what I gotta say about Tentacle Choke. It's already in the game, so there's not much more I could say about that. His equip ability is going to be the Web Rocket. Spider-Man launches a high-speed symbiote projectile at the opponent with full force. Now this was either the Web Rocket or the transformation, and in my opinion he really needed a projectile attack. He didn't really have a projectile attack and he really needed one, so Proven also insisted on a Web Rocket, because if he does not, then basically he has no projectiles and it's pretty bad. I mean it's okay, but this Web Rocket is way better than transformation in my opinion. Maybe if you guys persist, I don't know, maybe a transformation will happen, but then you'll be taking away the projectile, which in my opinion the transformation is not worth it when you can just take off the suit. Or what could happen is eventually one of those gadgets from the Ultimate Spider-Man show, whatever, where he puts on the bracelet, right? Or he has it in his hand, and if you right click it, it'll store into the bracelet or something. I think that'll be way better than a transformation ability, which takes up an ability bar where that could be used to make him a way better character. So yeah, that's probably me. And obviously the Web Rocket will probably ground the opponent. So yeah. His utility ability is going to be the Spider Sense, or in other terms, Battle Precognition. So it makes it for 12 seconds. You are basically invincible for 12 seconds. You can't be attacked. Better than default Battle Precognition, being enhanced by the Symbiotes. So that's my logic. So default Battle Precognition lasts 10 seconds. But with this one, it'll last 2 seconds more, just because it's Spider Sense with the Symbiote. So yeah, moving on to the Tentacle Aoe, which is the special. This is already in the Symbiote thing, where basically tentacles will spring from Symbiote Spider-Man, and it will cause casual passive damage and durability. It would also stun them if you get close to them, slow you down as well. So that's what the Tentacle Aoe does. That's a special that's already in the game, so it's not much reason that I should, go over that. And let's move on. So he'd be a controller for sure. There's no way that he's not a controller. If not, he's a tank, but he's definitely more of a controller. So obviously the swing speed would be a little bit faster. He is faster and stronger than Spider-Man and has more health. He's going to have black webbing. He's going to also have stealth. This is very important. And you guys probably don't know this, but he has resistance to the Pendant Stare, which is Ghost Rider's Stare. So he's also going to have a little bit of resistance to that. And he's going to have strength 22 and speed 11. Well, that's just my opinion. But now, this is something that I would like the symbiotes to have instead of the self-repair key. Where this is a passive trait called Symbiosis. So every 1 minute, the symbiote heals the suit, giving it 5 durability and a health boost. Only if engaged in combat with a player or boss, to make it balanced and not an auto heal. So this will only work if you're actively in combat. You will heal the suit up for 5 durability every minute. And I think this is balanced, because if it were passive, it would be way too OP. But if it's regular regeneration, if you are hitting someone or in the middle of a fight, you won't really, it'll be balanced in a sense. So it's automatically giving you regen. It's automatically giving you, durability, but at the same time you're not wasting an ability to basically get the durability. So yeah, that's my opinion on Symbiote Spider-Man, guys. I hope you guys enjoy these little new abilities that I made up for him, and big shout out to Marvel Strike Force, because I got some inspiration from that. And yeah, I hope you guys like the abilities that I came up with. This will make a Symbiote Spider-Man, in my opinion, way better than default Spider-Man, seeing as most of his abilities will be very durability heavy and one-sided. So he'll be good for one target, but at the same time, it could also be multiple targets if they're near each other. With his Web Slam, his Spider Slingshot, Symbiote's Rage. What's it called? You can do a tentacle choke and then use the symbiote's rage, basically getting like a combo right there. So yeah, that's all things that I think Symbiote Spider-Man should have. And tell me in the description, in the comment section below if you guys agree or not. This is all my opinions. This will probably not be it, though probably, maybe, who knows. But yeah, just comment down below if you agree or not, and I hope you guys enjoyed my suitability suggestions for Symbiote Spider-Man. Alright guys, peace out.